What is going on, everybody? This is Eric here from ParaFlinch. Welcome to Top 8. Now, you might be wondering, Eric, you said Round 5 was the next video. Well, I did say that, and I do apologize because in Round 5, I totally forgot there was a little hiccup. There was a big, I think somebody, played a card, they played something and then shuffled their hand into their deck, kind of like a end baiting situation, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't an end bait. It was just a pure accident. They called me over and they're like, yeah, I shuffled my hand in my deck, something like that. So that game was really over in like a really short period. So and it was like a few turns in. It wasn't like something where like you could reset anything. So unfortunately, round 5 was a game loss, so we're gonna skip that. I'm sorry, I stole a video from you guys. I apologize, but we do have top 8, so we're gonna go right to it. We have Michael on the left playing Archiestoise, and we have Paul. I believe it's Paul. He's playing Mega Gardy on the right. So Paul does win the coin flip here. He's gonna go first. Gets a really good setup here. Gets an energy attachment to a Gardevoir. Also gets a Spirit Link. Does start Hoopa, which is a little awkward here, but not the worst thing in the world. Not a Shaman start. And then we do see an N as well. So we'll see if Michael can get the turn 1 Archies. Just to put some pressure on, because Paul's got a really broken setup here. Unfortunately, Michael does start an egg, but with Keldeo, you could rush in and you don't need to worry about pain retreat or anything like that. Retreat. We also see a Battle Compressor, which is really good. Looks like a Guzma. I think it was a Giratina as well. Didn't see the other card. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I think I see a Super Rod in hand as well. Versus Seeker from Paul. And he's just going to pass. So let's see if Michael can get it here. Looks like there is a Order Pad and a Heads. So that's how you want to start off top 8 for sure. Now the question is, what do you grab with Order Pad, right? Because you got so many options here. You got to think about this. How am I going to get down to 0 cards in hand? I think there's a raw Archie in his hand as well. Let's see what he grabs. Maybe an Ultra Ball to thin down the rest of those cards. He also has Tapu Lele, so he can get Archies with the Lele. He does also need to get Blastoise in the discard pile. That's the other thing. So he might also go for a Battle Compressor or something like that. Looks like he's also eyeing an egg. Looks like it's an Ultra Ball. So he's going to Ultra Ball. He's going back in, of course. He's going to get rid of Water and Sycamore, I see. Water and Sycamore, okay. For a Blastoise. So I assume there's another Ultra Ball in hand. Yes, there is. Ultra Ball away Blastoise and Tapu Lele. So I think that is a raw Archies in his hand, which is cool. He's going to get a Keldeo down. Now, I think Keldeo needs to do it. I think Hoopa's 180, if I remember correctly. I believe it is. So that means he needs to have, let's do some quick math here, 20 times. So it's a base 50, I believe. So unless he's got Muscle Band or something. There's a raw Archies right there. Really nice. I don't think he's got enough water energy to do it. I see 2 there. I think there's only 1 in the discard pile. So energy retrieval's not going to do anything. Superior energy retrieval. He's going to put 3 on there. So that's 20, 40, 60, 110 with the base 50. So he needs 4 more water energy, I believe, to get the knockout. 130, 150, 170, yeah, 190. So he would have needed 4 more there. So a total of 7 water energy, which is kind of crazy. But it's okay, softening up this Hoopa. We'll see what Paul can do here. If Paul manages to able to Guzma up, yeah, he's gonna Max Potion and get rid of all that damage on the Hoopa. If he can manage to Guzma the Keldeo. But no, he's just going to Cynthia. Guzma up the Blastoise and get rid of his Blastoise. That would hurt a little bit. But that just leaves Keldeo with energy attached. But as of now, it couldn't do one-hit KOs on Mega Gardy or anything like that. He's also eyeing up that Giratina there, looking for a Sky Field. I don't know what's in Paul's hand. He's doing a good job at hiding that hand for me. We're going to see another battle compressor. Looks like he's eyeing an egg down. Yeah, getting those eggs in there is crucial here. Not too sure what else he's eyeing down. Looks like Acerola, another Giratina, and an egg as the targets. Okie dokie. Does have Skyfield in hand, so he's able to start doing some damage. So if he has 3 Giratina, he can take a knockout on that egg. Yeah, he does. So he's going to knock out the egg, take a prize, and put down 30 damage on that Blastoise. So if there's a Float Stone here, he'll be able to, looks like another Ultra Ball. Eyeing down Mega Gardevoir, sure. If he's got Float Stone here, you can get the knockout, which will be really good. I don't know if I see it yet. Unless it's already attached and I missed the attachment there. No, I don't see anything attached to it, so he's gonna eye down his discard pile real quick. Looks like he's passing. Is that a pass? Oh, it is a pass. He couldn't retreat. Wow. Okay, so he's going to Versus Seeker, a Sycamore. Gets rid of a Versus Seeker, which hurts a little bit, but what can you do? So Michael is going for the knockout here. He dropped down a Volcanion Prism Star. Looks like Trainer's Mail. See if he hits anything here. Looks like he's thinking about it. Gets the Computer Search. That's a good card. He's probably going to use that Computer Search here. How many water? It looks like he's got. He's going to get rid of a water and an Execute. Which, like a battle compressor for more water energy. Yeah, he's going for the superior energy retrieval play and get the knockout. So now with that muscle band, Mike only needs 3 energy on that Keldeo, and he can do the one-hit knockout. Though this Mega Guardia is ready to smack back, so I'd also like to see a backup attacker getting ready as well. Some attachments going to maybe that Volcanion Prism Star or another Pokemon. So he's going to Superior Energy Retrieval the egg, and he has Shaman in hand too. I'd like to see him keep that so he could dig for more. Looks like that was a Sycamore. I'm not entirely sure. Can't really tell with that glare. I apologize. So he benches a Oranguru, which is good. Looks like 2 there. 2 water energy. He needs 1 more, I believe. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Plus the base damage. Unless I'm mistaken, if Hoopa's 170, it must be 170 then. Hoopa EX. Looks like it is 170 then. Okay, I was just mistaken. So that was enough. He gets an energy attachment to the Volcanion Prism Star. That's good. Shaman, he Shaman, didn't really get anything. Michael knows that this Keldeo will be going down here. Let's see, he's got it to 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. That means he would have to discard his whole 8 of his bench, except for 1, I believe, right? Because you can have 8 on your bench, and wait a second. So he's got 3 already. He's got 6. He's got 6 Pokemon bench. He needs, I think he needs just to do 7. So he can have 2 Pokemon left on his bench, right? Because it's a base of 110 damage. So with 6 Pokemon discarded, that'll do 170 damage. So looks like he's got the full 6 already, but he does not want to discard that Gardevoir for sure. For sure. I see an energy attachment going down to Gardevoir. That's good. Giratina coming out. 4, 5. No, he's just repositioning his cards. He's gonna put an egg onto the bench. So now he can do all of his bench except for the Gardevoir and do the 170 here. Yep. 170 knockout. And now Paul takes the lead again just because of that cheeky prize on that egg with the Giratinas earlier. So, see an order pad here. I think it's another heads. So, let's see what he wants here. Iron down Ultra Ball. Yeah, he definitely wants to get another attacker after this Volcanion goes down. Yep, Ultra Ball. He's going to Ultra Ball away. An egg. And I'm not sure what else that is behind the egg. Can't really see it from here. Drops down Palkia? Is that a Palkia? I can't really tell. Be able to see in a little bit. I think that's Palkia. I think it is. I'm not too sure. It kind of looks like it. He's going to Instruct for 1 with the Oranguru. And he needs to get one more water energy on that Volcanion to start attacking. Versus Seeker. We're going to see a Sycamore probably. Yep, Sycamore. Gets rid of his other Archies, which is good. I saw he drew into the Articuno there. That could be pretty good. Energy retrieval, so he does have energy ready to go. He also draws into 1, so he's fine there. Do. Yeah, I'm not too sure. He's gonna get both of his eggs out for super energy retrieval. So there's 3, 4, taking full advantage of that super awesome card there. He's gonna attach all 4 to that Palkia there. I think that's a Palkia. I don't know. I keep calling it Palkia. Okay. Yeah, it is Palkia. Okay. So, is that enough for a knockout? It'd be 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. So he's just going to do 160. Because it's a base damage of 60. It's basically Keldeo attack with 10 more damage. So, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Yeah. Okay. So, here, what Paul could do if he plays Dimension Valley, he can play Dimension Valley, Max Potion, attach an energy, and he'd be looking good there. So he's going to get both of his eggs out, Ultra Ball. For Mega Gardevoir, he's going to evolve because he's got the Spirit Link attached. So yeah, if Paul can manage to get the knockout here, it's gonna be looking really good for him because he only needs to get one more knockout. So, the thing is though, Paul would have to discard his whole bench in order to get the one-hit knockout on this Palkia, and that is not good. It's definitely not good. So it looks like he's gonna get rid of a Diantha and a Dragonite. I'm not too sure what that card is behind there. Looks like a Dragonite. Though I don't know why you would do that. So I think it's something else. He's gonna attach to the active. Nope, he's thinking about it. What is he going to do? This is a sketchy situation for sure. Gonna double propagate again, Ultra Ball. For a Shaman, dig for more cards. And remember guys, since this is top 8, it is a best of 3, 55 minutes, so longer videos for you. There you go. More intense games, more fair games, I would say. There's no chance for just losing to a donk. You get to play best 2 out of 3. So here we go, Shaman. He does attach to the active, so he's going to commit to attacking with this. So yeah, Versus Seeker for Diantha? I'm not sure. Oh, no, Mina. It's a Mina. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice here. Saves him a little bit. And I don't know here. I think he does have a turn to like, well, no, he doesn't really have a turn to relax here because Michael can come out of nowhere with something and just load up a ton of energy and take a knockout. So he's going to put 3 damage counters on that Volcanion Prism Star and then 3 on the Shaman. I don't know about that, honestly. It doesn't really matter, I would say. Does Paul get the knockout here? No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. You need 1 more bench, and he'd have to get rid of that Mega Guardy, so. Or no, he'd have to get rid of 7, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, just 7, so he could keep it. Okay, so he will get the knockout here. He's going to discard all of that stuff. 7 Pokemon plus the base of 110. Yep, he did get it. He ended up getting all those Pokemon down. Giratina, broken combo here. But he's also going to have to get 2 energy onto that, looks like an Order Pad Tails. He's going to have to get 2 energy on that Gardevoir. But with Mina, that can be done. That definitely can be done. Also, I think there's a Diantha in there as well. So he could also, if he plays Dimension Valley, Diantha for, I don't know, Dimension Valley energy, something like that. I don't know. Or no, it's from the Diantha's from the discard pile. So if it's in the discard pile, then yeah, for sure. But but I don't think so. I think he might be going for this Mina play. But I don't see an energy in his hand. I don't see one. Benches Articuno. I don't know what card is there. I think that's a Sycamore maybe that he played. First Secret for a Sycamore or something. Energy Retrieval, okay. Michael just wants to get another attacker ready after he takes the knockout so he can finish up the game if somehow Paul doesn't get the knockout here. So it looks like Energy Retrieval for 4 energy. Probably see all 3 go down to Articuno. It's going to attach 1 to the Volcanion because it still needed 1. And Field Blower away the Sky Field. He's going to take the knockout here. Sky Fields are relevant though, because now there's 30 damage on that Volcanion. Not that it really mattered though, to be completely honest. He could have had a full bench and then discarded the full bench for 160. So, yeah. Let me get a swig of this drink. I'm getting a dry throat. Alright, so we saw a Battle Compressor. I don't see an energy in hand. Oh, he does have the Dimension Valley. Okay, so he just needs 1 energy then. Computer search for an energy. Yep, he knows. So he can just get all of his Pokemon out of his discard pile. And bada bing, bada boom. Game 1 goes to Paul. Very clutch there. Saving his resources for when he needed them. The Mina came in clutch there for sure. Pretty crazy. Cool stuff. Pretty simple supporter. Attach a fairy energy from your deck to one of your fairy Pokemon, right? Or is it one of your Pokemon? It's a fairy energy to either a fairy Pokemon or one of your Pokemon. I don't know, but pretty crazy stuff. We're going to go into game 2 here. We'll see if Paul can come clutch with a 2-0, or we'll see if Michael can take this to a game 3. Yeah, starting to execute kind of hurts a little bit. As you saw there, though, Michael was just like, I have to rush in, and then Paul was able to take a cheeky knockout on that egg. So if somehow Michael can keep those eggs in the deck so he can Battle Compressor them away, that would be clutch. You play so many other Pokemon, too. So many basic Pokemon. You've got Keldeo, Articuno, Palkia. What else has he got? He has I already said Articuno. He's got Tapu Lele as well, but that's something you don't want to start. Looks like he does have to start the egg again. Unless that was a Tapu... I saw a Tapu Lele as well, so we'll see what happens. You do play 3 or something. I think you play 3 eggs in the deck. Nope, that is a Palkia, I think. So, good start there. We're going to see a Trainer's Mail. Trainer's Mail fails. That is not what you want to see for sure. Yeah, let's see. Looks like he's got 2 eggs in hand. He wanted to get an Ultra Ball there for sure. You're gonna see a Tapu Lele. Probably for a Sycamore. There's no way to get... Yeah, it looks like there's a... Yep, Sycamore. He's got a Water Energy, 2 eggs, and a Versus Seeker. This isn't too bad of a play, honestly. You know, you'd rather get turn 1 Archies and get your Blastoise down, but unfortunately that won't be the case. But this is a good alternative. He's getting both of his eggs in the discard pile, which is fine. Totally okay. So, looks like a Battle Compressor here. If he has any more eggs, he can get them in the discard pile, but I don't know if he does. You can get some more Water Energy in there for Super Energy Retrieval. Superior Energy, sorry, not Super. We mess that up every time. You can get his Archies in there. Definitely the Blastoise needs to get in there. Looks like a Blastoise, an Archies, and I can't tell what that last card is. Is that a Draw Supporter? I think it might be an N. Not too sure with that glare. And he's just gonna pass. Okay, so setting himself for next turn. Get that Archie's next turn. So Paul is debating here. He's like, okay, I don't know if he's got a super strong hand. I see 3 Fairy Energy and a Guzma. Oh no. Yeah, this is a bad turn here. Guzma and a pass. Okay, so Michael's like, all right. If I can get Archies here, I can just pay the retreat here. Or if he just gets a Keldeo, right? Because then he can get a Keldeo and put 4 energy on the Keldeo. And he can get the Russian knockout here. But or he could just retreat, manually retreat after he gets the Blastoise down. And then just swing with the Palkia too. So looks like 3 Water Energy to go into the discard pile for that Superior Energy Retrieval. But he needs to get that Blastoise. He needs to get that first. So he's got to get 0 cards in hand. Attachment going to the Palkia? No. Attachment going to the Tapu Lele. Either or is fine because he's going for this play here. Looks like a Sycamore. So he's not getting Blastoise again. That sucks. Dropping Articuno. And he's going to pass. So, oh, he misses it. Okay, so gets a Gardevoir, attaches for turn. And probably another pass. Because if he didn't have anything before, he's just going to pass here. So unfortunately, Michael misses the donk. He's going to go for another Trainer's Mail here. Looks like there's a Field Blower in hand, or in that. Nope, he's going to take... Oh, Order Pad. Okay, let's see if he gets heads. I think that was a Tails. I see a Water Energy in hand. And attached to the Tapu Lele. Interesting. Interesting play there. Battle Compressor. So he's using all of his Battle Compressors. Each turn, 1 Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor. Gonna get everything in there. And he's got a ton of Water Energy. Looks like he's getting Archies down. So maybe does he... Is that an Archies? I can't really tell. I think that's an Archies. So maybe he has Versus Seeker. He's able to get his hand down to 0 with just a Versus Seeker so he can get his Archies out. Pretty quick 3 targets. He knew what he wanted to get. His deck's looking really thin as well. All those Battle Compressors and Sycamores. So, no, just a 40 damage. Wow, what a weird game. So, looks like Spirit Link into Mega Gardevoir, Skyfield. Does Paul have a way to get out? And there's an N. Okay, so there you go. He top decked the N there. So Paul's hand was looking really bad there for a couple turns, but he manages to get out of it. That's crazy. Crazy against Archiestoise. And Michael has whiffed Blastoise 3 turns now, so not a good start. Not a good start whatsoever. So maybe a Float Stone here. Get a knockout on this Lele. Battle Compressor, get some Giratinas in there. Get your eggs in there. See an Ultra Ball so he can dig some more Shaman. Gets rid of another Ultra Ball and a Giratina, so cool. I don't know if that's an Ultra Ball behind that Giratina. I'm not too sure. I think Paul's looking at Hoopa. That makes sense. He's going to get Gardevoir and Mega Gardevoir. Wonder if he has Shaman in hand already to dig more cards. Maybe his Float Stones are prized and he doesn't want to go for it. I'm not too sure. Maybe he doesn't even play Float Stone, but I'm sure you would. So Giratina hits the bench. 10 on each of those. Good for setting up numbers. He did have Shaman in hand. That makes sense. Really needs a Float Stone here. I see another Versus Seeker in his hand. That's not going to do him any good now. Looks like a pass. Okay. So 2 Versus Seekers in Michael's hand. What a bad hand here. He's got another Battle Compressor, I think. So he's got all 4 of his Battle Compressors. Trainer's Mail. Muscle Band, Volcanion Prism Star. I don't know if he can get Archie's this turn. He'd have to hit an Ultra Ball off the Trainer's Mail or something. So Volcanion Prism Star comes down. Energy Attachment goes to the Palkia. Muscle Band goes to the Palkia. Versus Seeker. Holy cow. Maybe he doesn't have a Trainer's Mail in hand. I didn't see. Looks like Faba. Faba away the Skyfield. And he's going to Energy Drive again for 40. So he's setting himself up. I know he has another Versus Seeker in hand for that Blastoise. I'm not sure what else he has in hand. I think that was a Battle Compressor. The thing about Archie's is that if you have a hand that has, like, you know, 3 Versus Seekers in it and an Ultra Ball, like, you have to Ultra Ball those 2 Versus Seekers away. Like, I mean, most of the time you have to, because you really need to get your Blastoise out so you can start swinging and taking knockouts. But that's just the name of the game, right? You're forced to get your Blastoise out and sacrifice your resources when it comes up like that. So, looks like a computer search here for a Gardevoir Spirit Link, oddly enough. He's setting up his Mega Gardevoir early on. Prioritizes that. Looks like another Giratina comes down. It's going to start pinging the Palkia and the Volcanion Prism Star. So I don't think that's a knockout. I think that's 140 damage because he got 150 because he got rid of 4 Pokemon plus the 110 base damage. So Order Pad Flip gets ahead this time. So now he's like, oh man, what do I get now? Because maybe he was hoping for a Tails, because now he has to burn something here. He could get the Field Blower and Field Blower away the Spirit Links, though that could actually help Paul if he plays Choice Bands as well. So looks like it's just going to be for a Battle Compressor. Probably just a Water Energy, I would imagine. Yep, just a Water Energy from the Battle Compressor. Makes sense. And I think that's a Versus Seeker for Archie's here. So he's going to finally get it. Archie, or just raw Archie's. Very nice. Blastoise comes down, draws 5. And I'm sure he has his eggs in there for superior energy. There's the eggs. Yep, he's pulling out the Water Energy. He's like, I'm taking a knockout this turn. Is he, though? Is he taking a knockout this turn? Does he have enough energy? He's going to retreat into the Palkia. There's 2 water energy on there right now and a muscle band, I believe. So he's going to superior water energy, or superior energy retrieval. So we're going to see 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, plus the base. So that's 200 damage. I think he's 10 short. 20, 40. Oh no, the muscle band's gone. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Can't really tell, his hands are in the way here. 20, 40. Oh my gosh, that's so much water energy. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2, 160. Plus the base. So yeah, that is 210 damage. Very nice. Very nice. That is such a beefed up Palkia here. Though Paul is going to be able to take a knockout here from the Giratinas onto that Tapu Lele, which is nice. And I think there's like 3 damage counters on that Palkia, so he doesn't need a Skyfield. He could get the Dimension Valley knockout and just discard his whole bench. So he's going to do a Hoopa here for 2. Really needs to start establishing another Gardevoir. Another Mega Gardevoir, I should say. Yeah, here comes Gardevoir Shaman. So maybe he doesn't have Skyfield in hand. I mean, Mina could come and clutch again. That would be what he wants. He does have an attachment already. I think he already did his attachment for turn onto that Mega Guardy. So he's going to Shaman here for 3 or something like that. I couldn't really tell. Gets Skyfield. So if he does commit to the Skyfield play, then he will have to do the Mina play to get a knockout. So versus Seeker for N. So yeah, he needs to hit Dimension Valley here then. He is banking on Dimension Valley. I think he only plays a 1-of copy. Maybe 2. Can't really remember. But yeah, this is gonna be a clutch N to 4. To 4 for sure. Since he's going for this play, I think I would have rather seen him do the Skyfield so he could dig with Shaman if he goes into another Shaman. Oh, no, sorry, he can't do that, because then if he plays Skyfield, then he can't do the Dimension Valley. I am silly. I apologize. Yep, so he's going to Battle Compressor and Egg. Yeah, for sure. He definitely couldn't do the Skyfield, because if he does that, then he can't play Dimension Valley. Derp de derp. I don't see the Dimension Valley. Would have slammed that down. So it looks like Giratina, 2 Giratinas, and an Egg. So now he's got all 4 of those Tinas ready to go. He does have Skyfield in hand, so he might as well do the Skyfield and start pinging some more Giratinas. Looks like that is what he's thinking. Yep. He's going to start pinging more. Setting up the damage. This Palkia is going to take another knockout, which is insane. And he doesn't have, and he's got to pass. Yeah. See, that's rough. Because now, and he doesn't get attachment either to the Gardevoir. Or he doesn't have a Spirit Link or a Gardevoir or something to get another Mega Guardy ready for next turn. So this is looking really rough for Paul here. I think after that, I'd probably consider scooping and going to game 3. But Paul thinks that he can still pull out the win here, so... Granted, Michael does only have the not Tapu Lele, the Palkia that's loaded up. But this turn, it looks like Michael's looking to load up a Keldeo for once this Palkia does inevitably go down. So, looks like he grabbed a Keldeo, but he's not going to bench it, oddly enough. He's just going to take the knockout. Gonna promote Gardevoir, maybe promote a Giratina. He's not quite ready yet, so Paul's gonna clutch out something here. Even if the knockout happens, I think Michael does have a lot of answers. He's got okay, so Guzma's gonna happen here. take all that energy onto that Palkia and bring it down to the bench. Yeah, that is a lot of energy. Volcanion Prism Star, and he's just going to pass. That means a Guzma wins Michael the game here. I see a Versus Seeker, but is Guzma in the discard pile? Do not know. I do not know. Looks like Ultra Ball away. 2 eggs. Looking at his deck, seeing what he can do here. No Tapu Lele. I don't think there's one for him to abuse here. I don't see anything. I see Computer Search in there. I don't know if there's a target he can grab. I can't really tell. He's got Keldeo in his hand. Looks like he's just going to fail it. No target there. Okay. Guzma wins him the game. I don't know if he can get there. Let's see. Benches Keldeo. Attachment to Keldeo. Superior energy retrieval. So he can start swinging with... he could have started swinging with the Volcanion Prism Star, but he's just going to attach... Or he double attached to Keldeo and retreated, I believe, with his Russian ability. So that does get him the knockout for sure. He's going to promote Gardevoir here. And I think that is a checkpoint, honestly. Because he still didn't get an attachment down. Yep, he's just going to scoop here. He did have Mina in hand, but yeah, I don't know. Pretty crazy stuff. We're going to go to game 3 here. Michael did end up pulling off the game 2. Let's see who can clutch their top 8 victory and move on to top 4. I already know, but you guys probably at home already know too. Most of you guys watching this, I know you guys are the ones that were playing in this cup, so you know who goes. But still really cool best of 3 here for sure. It's keeping the tournament, keeping these videos interesting. I love seeing these 3 games that end up going through instead of just a quick 2-0. So definitely awesome. Though I'm pretty sure these players are getting really close to time, so, and I'm sure they're aware too. So this is probably going to be a next prize win kind of game. So pretty cool. We're going to see that as well. Yeah, I think there's like, I don't know. I'm not too sure actually, because I have this video sped up and I can see that it's getting close to being time, but yeah, I'm not too sure. I think actually maybe they actually did get to the very end. I'm not too sure. I don't remember that, but we will see how this turns out. I gotta figure out what else to say while players are shuffling. We will see how this turns out. Of course we will, Eric. Yeah, that's obvious. It's obvious unless you shut off the screen. Somehow you put like a picture of an elephant on the screen, and then that's just it. You guys don't get to watch anything else. And that's how the cookie rolls. Crumbles? Yeah, that's the correct word. Okay, anyways, so both players, looks like they have a Pokemon to start with. I'm not sure what Michael's put down in the active. I think there was an Execute that had to be put in the active by Paul there. So that's unfortunate. So, oh no, he starts with Gardevoir. That's a good start for him. Michael starts Shaman, which is unfortunate. Paul does get to go first in this last game here. Wondering what to do. Looks like he's got 2 eggs in his hand, right? Or is that just 1? I can't really tell. Diantha, there's also a Giratina there. Doesn't want to bench that. Wow, nothing in his hand. Oh my gosh, another just draw pass. So Order Pad gets a Tails. Or is that a Heads? I think that might be a Heads. Just trying to think what he's going to do here. So he's got Archie's in hand, so he needs to get like Ultra Ball or something, or maybe gets the battle compressor and gets energy and Blastoise in the discard pile, that'd be good. So looks like it is Ultra Ball here. He's gonna go back in with the Ultra Ball. Gets rid of, can't see there, Guzma and Versus Seeker. Okay. Another thing he could have done was got rid of the Archies and just use Versus Seeker for Archies as well, but same thing. Looks like he benches Palkia here. Battle Compressor, here we go. So he does have access to getting this Blastoise and energy in the discard pile and his egg. So he might as well get the eggs in first. So egg, Blastoise, water energy. Yeah, we are going to see a turn 1 Archies here from Michael. So pretty cool stuff. He's going to Superior Energy Retrieval for 1, attach to Shaman and Archies. Perfect. Looks like an Order Pad and an Oranguru. Water Energy attachment to the Palkia with Blastoise's Deluge. Order Pad flip here. Looks like it was Tails this time. Ultra Ball away. Those 2 cards. Probably getting a Shaman here for 6. Unless it's prized. Or you could just get a Pokemon and then Instruct for 3. Looks like that's what's going to be happening here. Oranguru is such a good card to play in Archiestoise for sure. Definitely helped Michael against the handlock decks that were, or the handlock deck that was being played by DeAndre in the tournament. So we're going to see an Instruct for 3. I see a Superior Energy Retrieval, and he's just going to go into the Palkia here and pass. So hopefully hopefully Paul can get out of this, because if he can't, it's going to be over. If he does have that Giratina, he should bench it. Oh, he just plays down Mega Guardi and just passes. So if Michael can get that glorious 8 energy onto that Palkia, then he will get the knockout here. Looks like he has Ultra Ball. What is he going to get here? Looks like, what is that, Kingdra? I think that's Kingdra. So if he gets Kingdra out here, that would be bonkers. Spirit Energy Retrieval away, the egg. Looks like 1 energy goes here, and Archie's for the Kingdra. Alright. We're getting really close here. Paul can't get something else down. This is going to be pretty scary. All those basic Pokemon in his deck, and he can't get them. So another energy comes down here, and we're going to see a Hydro Pump for 120. I think he top decked a Spirit Link, which is unfortunate. If Paul does have that Giratina or something to bench, he should do it. He's got Max Potion. That's something. Has to get rid of the energy. Spirit Link. And pass. Okay. So Order Pad here. If it's a heads, it is a heads. He's going to get Battle Compressor. He's got Superior Energy Retrieval in his hand. So that means he needs 1 more. I believe that he needs 8 energies. He's already got 3. He can get 4 from the Superior Energy Retrieval. He also has Sycamore, so if he doesn't get it... Oh, no, he just has Kingdra anyways. You just retreat Superior Energy Retrieval. Puts all 4 there. That is 210 damage. I believe it's a base 10 and 50 more for each water energy. And holy cow. Yeah, he had eggs, so he could have benched the eggs and kept the game going, but Paul didn't want to do that, and it's just a game victory for Michael here. Really clutch game 3 there. Paul was just dead drawing, but Michael was able to get double Archies out. Crazy stuff. Gets the Blastoise, gets the Kingdra, gets the win. So Michael's going to be moving on to top 4, and I will see you guys in the top 4 video, so stay safe, stay cool till the next video, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.